All right, welcome. We're live here at Breckenridge High School in Breckenridge, Minnesota. We're having a great afternoon. A lot of you probably had a sports-filled morning if you're watching TV and watching the North Dakota Championships for Dakota Bowl 28. And congratulations to two of the four champions crowned so far. One of them, Linton HMB, after suffering a double overtime loss to the Cavalier Tornadoes in the semifinals last year, a game that I had the honor of doing the play-by-play for. They will come back this year and defeat that very same opponent for the nine-man championship in North Dakota. And then in the early game that started at about 7:45 this morning, I think that's probably the earliest in the history of my career that a football game has been played in the morning. The Lisbon Broncos took on the Langdon area Edmore Munich Cardinals, and the Langdon area Edmore Munich Cardinals would come from behind and win in the second half after a first half that was pretty much dominated by the Lisbon Broncos. But Langdon area Edmore Munich would come back and win that one. We have the finals. They're escaping me, but the finals are on our Twitter account at msportsnet live. And so you can check out the finals there. And then right now, Beulah and St. Mary's are playing. When I got out of the vehicle on the drive down here to Breckenridge, that game was tied at 7-7 between the Beulah Miners and the Bismarck St. Mary's Saints. And then the game that I'm going to miss tonight, that I was really looking forward to, but it's okay because I enjoyed doing volleyball play-by-play too, is the AAA championship between the Cheyenne Mustangs and the Bismarck Century Patriots. Of course, my senior year of high school, I played soccer for the Bismarck Century Patriots, so they're kind of a team that I have down in the depths of my heart. I always secretly cheering for them, but on the flip side of that, I've built up a good relationship with Cheyenne High School doing games for them over the last few years. And so deep down, I'm secretly wishing that they would win too. So good luck to both teams in that particular matchup a little bit later tonight. If you cannot watch it on TV, those football games are being broadcasted by good friends of mine, Jack Michaels and Chase Miller on AM 740 The Fan, or locally in the Fargo area at 107.3 FM or regionally on AM 740. So you can check out those games there, or you can stay right here on Magnitude for BJV and varsity volleyball between the Frazee Hornets in the green and the Breckenridge Cowgirls in the green. And it's on a green floor with green bleachers, and Magnitude's primary colors are green too. So it's the battle of the green in the house of green on the station of green here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. And I hope that you'll enjoy the broadcast. Once again, B Squad will be kicking us off here in about right now. They should be getting out on the floor for first serve here any moment. JV will be scheduled for a 6 p.m. start, with the varsity scheduled for a 7:30 p.m. start. All live and all right here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Of course, you can go to msportsnet.com and /schedule, and you can come to this screen right here. Check out and see, we have a whole bunch of volleyball for you coming up, especially tomorrow's going to be a busy day. We start bright and early at 9 a.m. for the B Squad game between Perham and Barnesville, and then the JV to follow at 10 a.m., as well as the one of two state qualifiers over in North Dakota. Shanley Deacons and the Valley City Highliners will battle it out at 10 a.m. for the winner of that one. Will go to the state volleyball tournament, which will be in Fargo. And then Perham-Barnesville varsity game at about 11:30 a.m. And then I'll be at West Fargo High School for Cheyenne and Grand Forks River at 2. And then the EDC Championship, both West Fargo and Fargo Davies will be going to the state tournament. The only thing that match will decide is, 1, who the EDC champion is, and 2, who's the 1 seed and who's the 2 seed from the East, heading into the state tournament next week here at the Fargo Dome in Fargo. So it's not really here, since here is in Breckenridge right now, but that will, and then of course you can find us online, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. We'd love it if you were to subscribe, follow, and like, and that would be excellently appreciated. We're underway here in the B Squad volleyball game between the Cowgirls and the Hornets. And I just found out that microphone is turned on. There we go. Yeah, I had to eyeball it anyway just to be 100% sure. But the first point goes to the Cowgirls, and that will put the scoreboard up on the board here with a point for the home team. As you can see, green versus green there. They're both about the same shade. And wow, Frazee has a little bit darker, so maybe we should have flip-flopped that. But I did it in advance, and I just wasn't 100% sure what shade of green they were. But for the Frazee fans, I'm sure you recognize your team. And for the Breckenridge fans, I'm sure you recognize your team. And for me, myself, I know the two teams fairly well. For those who are not too familiar with these two teams, dark green on the court is dark green on the court is the Frazee Hornets, and the light green, or natural green, whatever you want to call it, on the left-hand side of the net is the Breckenridge Cowgirls. 2-0, and now Frazee gets on the board, and it's 2-1. And I forgot to turn on our scoreboard, and that's why that's not popping up there when I hit the button. So give me a second here, and I'll get that manually adjusted. And then it'll work from that point forward. All right, so now let's see if it works. 3-1. Boom, there it is. 3-1. Cowgirls have the lead. Scoreboard is now working. Once again, United Community Bank and Perham, Frazee, and Dent, along with Superior Builders, Amanda Frederick, State Farm agent here in Breckenridge, bringing you broadcast coverage of today's matchup, along with Red River Grain and OSPTI in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. Certainly appreciate their support to make these games possible here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. And that'll tie it up at 3. Between this game and the junior varsity game, we'll go ahead and switch those colors for you, so it's a little bit more accurate with the teams out there. 5-3 as the Hornets take the lead. Matter of fact, we might be able to do that right now without any major glitches. Let's just give it a shot. That's a little bit better. And now the Cowgirls green looks like the green on their jerseys now that I've darkened up the other one. So we'll just leave it like that then. Now it's fixed. 6-3 as I was adjusting the colors there. And now the Cowgirls get one back, and it's 6-4. Attack goes into the net, and there'll be another point for the Cowgirls, 6-5. Want to say thank you. I'm going to send a big thank you out to Chad Fredrickson, the activities director here at Breckenridge High School, for allowing us to come down and broadcast these games, and a handful of other volleyball and football games that we've had an opportunity to come down and broadcast this fall sports season for the Cowboys and Cowgirls. We certainly appreciate that, and look forward to coming back in the future for more games. That was a nice kill on the attack there. Taking a look at the roster, that looks like it was Elsie Ratz, number 5, scoring the point there for the Frazee, and it'll be 7-5 now in favor of the Hornets. And a misfire on the attack there, and Don't have number 20 on my roster for B and JV. So I'm not sure who that is. It's the little barrel for Breckenridge, but that's all I know. 8-5 in favor of the Hornets. Now it lands out of bounds, and it's 9-5 in favor of the Hornets. So they chase that one down. In a normal sports year, they would actually have a team playing over there where those lunch tables are at. There's an ace serve to make it 10-5. And the Hornets double up on the Cowgirls. Here's another look at what I was talking about there. In a normal year, 2019 and prior, they would have another volleyball court set up over there, and the B squad would play over there while the JV played on this court. And those games would be played at simultaneous times. Well, now they're playing it all on one court, which works out better for us and for our viewers, because we don't have to set up two sets of equipment on two different courts or move from one court to another court. All the games on one court makes it much more easier for us to broadcast all three of the games. Point for each side, 11-6 now here in favor of Frazee. There you go, now we got it fixed. Zoom out a little bit, see if we can't get the servers on each side for you. And the Cowgirls get a point there. It's 11-7. Back the camera up a little bit too, to the maximum. It's going to shake for a moment here. Just give me a second to get things adjusted. All right, that's absolutely the furthest back I can get it, and the furthest zoomed out that I can get it. So hopefully that'll get the servers on each side on screen for you. 11-8. Serve goes back over to Breckenridge. Not sure who that is. Might be Jalen Jensen on the serve for Breckenridge. (13-8) now in favor of Frazee. Allie Bessler with the serve. And Allie Bessler with the ace. 14-8. And we have a timeout on the floor. That means we'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Opening a bank account is great, except you have to go to the bank, sit with a banker, sign a mountain of paper, leave with a mountain of paper, and finally, after your entire lunch period is over, you have a new account. Not anymore. At United Community Bank, we know there was a better way. Opening a new account is now fast, easy, and completely online. Open a checking or savings account today, right now, on your phone, tablet, or PC by visiting ucbankmn.com. Your time matters, and so does how you bank. United Community Bank, your community bank. Firm, Frazee, Dent, member FDIC.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740. All right, welcome back. Allie Bessler will serve it up here for the Frazee Hornets. They have a 14-8 lead over the Breckenridge Cowgirls here in the B Squad volleyball match live on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Hope you're having a great afternoon. I know for me it's been a sports-filled day. So point goes to Frazee, and it's 15-8 now. Dakota Bowl coverage starting at 7:45 this morning, and it leads right into volleyball. And beauty of this being on Magnitude is you can keep it on your mobile device or laptop and watch those final 2 football championship games on the TV if you would like as well. Or you can just keep it right here on Magnitude, and I'll give you score updates as the scores come into us on those games. Well, the junior varsity following this one at approximately 6 o'clock. And varsity to follow at about 7:30 as Frazee's doubled up now here on Breckenridge, 16-8. And that one falls a little bit short, little miscommunication, and now it's 17-8. And Frazee Hornets cruising right now here in set 1. Once again, Frazee Hornets in the darker green on the right-hand side, and Breckenridge in the little bit lighter green in comparison to the Frazee green on the left-hand side of the net. 2 teams will stay on their respective sides of the net. That'll make it a little bit easier for you at home if you're not familiar with these 2 teams on figuring out who is who if I'm not telling you in advance. So 17-9 as the Cowgirls get a point back. And that one will fall for a point for Frazee. It's 18-9, and the 50% increase on the scoreboard returns for Frazee. Once again, for any Barnesville Perham fans that might be watching today, we send our apologies for our audio issues last night. A game that we did here in Breckenridge back on October 17th, 2017, between the Barnesville Trojans and the Breckenridge Cowgirls was game number 1 on Magnitude Sports. And the piece of equipment that we used that day was the same piece of equipment we used last night, and I think it just died on us last night. So giving us a little over 3 years and about 1,000 games, maybe 800 games. I'd say it's had a pretty good run. We did order a replacement unit, so that's on the way. And once again, just one of those games where bad luck and we didn't know. And I mean, we used the same piece of audio equipment on the football game the previous night between Perham and Fergus Falls. And that worked crystal clear and just fine on Wednesday night. And then we come back to Perham on Thursday night with the same set of equipment. And the audio box just decides that it's done. Did some tests on it late last night, and we got the same results. So we will not bring that particular audio unit to any future games. I can promise you that much. 19-10 in favor of the Hornets. (19-12) now. set point for Frazee. And that'll do it. That'll go first set here to Frazee. And not -1, let's go +1. Does that sound better, Frazee fans? There we go. There we go, now it's working. All right, back with set 2 in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain never changes. Red River Grain works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers, drying, cleaning, and marketing your grain to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain has been saving farmers more money for years, rewarding them with reasonable prices on purchases and fair deals when they sell. Talk to Kelly or Tom about the many services they offer. Red River Grain in Breckenridge. Call 643-3738.
When is the last time you reviewed your insurance coverages? Are you sure they are keeping pace with things in your life that may have changed? Now more than ever, it is important that you have the right coverages in place. Your local State Farm agent, Amanda Frederick, is here to help answer your insurance questions and provide a free comparison to your current policies and coverages. She has a fully licensed and local team ready to assist. Stop in or call for a free policy comparison. State Farm agent Amanda Frederick, proud to support Cowboy and Cowgirl athletics.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. OSPTI, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Opening a bank account is great, except you have to go to the bank, sit with the banker, sign a mountain of paper, leave with a mountain of paper, and finally, after your entire lunch period is over, you have a new account. Not anymore. At United Community Bank, we know there was a better way. Opening a new account is now fast, easy, and completely online. Open a checking or savings account today, right now, on your phone, tablet, or PC by visiting ucbankmn.com. Your time matters, and so does how you bank. United Community Bank, your community bank. Firm Frazee Dent, member FDIC.
All right, welcome back as the Hornets take the first set 25-12. And now it's set 2 between the Hornets and Cowgirls. I forgot to plug in the laptop. So give me a second here, folks, because if I don't do that, the game will disappear on you. So I don't want that to happen. All right, everything should be good as far as the power supply on our computer here. 5-2, Hornets have the lead here in set 2. I can make it 5-3.
Opening a bank account is great, except you have to go to the bank, sit with the banker, sign a mountain of paper, leave with a mountain of paper, and finally, after your entire lunch period is over, you have a new account. Not anymore. At United Community Bank, we know there was a better way. Opening a new account is now fast, easy, and completely online. Open a checking or savings account today, right now, on your phone, tablet, or PC by visiting ucbankmn.com. Your time matters, and so does how you bank. United Community Bank, your community bank. Firm Frazee Dent, member FDIC.
Superior Builders. When is the last time you reviewed your insurance coverages? Are you sure they are keeping pace with things in your life that may have changed? Now more than ever, it is important that you have the right coverages in place. Your local State Farm agent, Amanda Frederick, is here to help answer your insurance questions and provide a free comparison to your current policies and coverages. She has a fully licensed and local team ready to assist. Stop in or call for a free policy comparison. State Farm agent Amanda Frederick, proud to support Cowboy and Cowgirl athletics. All right, welcome back. Frazee leading 14-8 here in set 2. They lead the match 1-0. So the volley continues here. Once again, Frazee, right-hand side of the net, darker green. Breckenridge, left-hand side of the net, in the lighter green. Point will go for the Hornets, and they're up 15-8 now. (16-8). Hornets closing in on a 2-set sweep here on the Cowgirls. That one just barely makes it over. It goes into the books as an ace, and it's 17-8. And a 19-9 as the advantage goes to 10 now here for Frazee. Again, broadcast coverage brought to you by Red River Grain in Breckenridge, along with Superior Builders in Breckenridge. State Farm agent Amanda Frederick, OSPTI in Breckenridge, Hankinson and Fergus Falls, as well as United Community Bank in Perham, Dent, and Frazee. Certainly appreciate their support to make these broadcasts possible. And that'll make it 20-9 now in favor of Frazee. And they are 5 away from ending this one. Breckenridge will get double digits on the scoreboard there with that little miscommunication by Frazee. 21-10. Cowgirls will go back on the serve. Point for each side, 22-12. And a timeout, Frazee. We'll take a timeout as well. We're back in a moment here with the conclusion of the B match on Magnitude Sports right after this.
Opening a bank account is great, except you have to go to the bank, sit with the banker, sign a mountain of paper, leave with a mountain of paper, and finally, after your entire lunch period is over, you have a new account. Not anymore. At United Community Bank, we know there was a better way. Opening a new account is now fast, easy, and completely online. Open a checking or savings account today, right now, on your phone, tablet, or PC by visiting ucbankmn.com. Your time matters, and so does how you bank. United Community Bank, your community bank. Perham, Frazee, Dent, member FDIC.
All right, welcome back. Set one goes to the Frazee Hornets, 25-12, and right now they lead 22-12 here in set two in a best of three. And the Hornets will have the serve. Up by 10, 22-12. Cowgirls will control it. Send it back over. And that attack goes into the net, 22-13. Cowgirls get another one, 22-14. And they will not be able to reach that one, and Frazee gets another point closer. Two away from a win, 23-15. They'll go on the serve. According to my, let's see, I don't have number 16 on my roster. I'm not sure who that is. But she's serving it. I apologize for that. 23-15 is the score. miscommunication will get the Breckenridge Cowgirls to within 6. And it's match point for Frazee, 24-17. And 24-19. You're just joining us. I have rosters, but I don't. They're not entirely accurate. There's people out there with jersey numbers that are not on the rosters, so that's kind of why I'm quiet and not quiet and quiet and not quiet. But we have a timeout on the floor, so we'll be back in 30 seconds and see if Frazee can close this one out or if Breckenridge will continue to rally. Back in a moment. Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740. All right, coming back just at the nick of time there. 238-7740 in case I cut off the phone number on that ad there. But Superior Builders will, one of our many sponsors, and that point goes to Frazee, and they win the match 2-0 by the final score of 25-12 and 25-19. That'll wrap it up here. Once again, you can find us on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube. You can subscribe, follow, and like. We'd certainly appreciate that. And we'll wrap things up here and then come back for the JV game in about 15 minutes, 15-20 minutes here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.